Everybody, this is Hassan Nafid again. We're going to talk about the stomach anatomy tonight. The stomach is one of the organs of the digestive tract or the alimentary tract or the gastrointestinal tract. The stomach is located on the left side of the abdominal cavity. It is partially covered by the diaphragm and by the liver. The stomach is where most of the digestion of the food items takes place. We're going to take a look at the anatomy of the stomach. If you take a look at the stomach position in the body, I'm going to put it right here so you can see exactly where it lays or located. This is the left side of my body. This is the heart. This is the fundus of the stomach. So the stomach starts here after connected with the esophagus, and it is a J shape, if you see, and it extends across the abdominal cavity and extends up to the right side where it is connected with the duodenum. So when we say epigastric pain, we're talking about a pain that is above the stomach, which is right there, and that is where you find most of the symptoms of gastric discomfort or gastric diseases. Taking a closer look at the anatomy of the stomach, if you notice, this is known as the cardia, where the stomach is connected with the esophagus. This is the end of the esophagus, where it is connected with the stomach right here at the cardia. There is cardioesophageal sphincter, which guard the opening of the stomach here and prevent reflux of food from the stomach back to the esophagus. This is known as the lesser curvature, and this is the greater curvature. If you measure the distance, it is longer than the lesser curvature. Lesser curvature, greater curvature. From the greater curvatures, you will find down the greater omentum, and the greater omentum extends from the greater curvature of the stomach, drapes down over the abdominal content to cover them in an apron-like fashion. The lesser omentum, on the other hand, extends from the liver to the lesser curvature. So, again, speaking about the stomach structure, this is the cardia, this is the fundus. I'm going to turn it around so you see how it looks like a fundus or a dome-like structure. This is the fundus of the stomach. The rest of it is known as the body of the stomach. So this is the body of the stomach. Come right here where you find the antrum, and it ends by the pylorus. I'm going to turn it around so you can see all these structures and locations around on the stomach. This is the site, and this is where you find nerve supply running on the stomach. We know the stomach is supplied by parasympathetic and sympathetic. The parasympathetic comes from the vagus nerve. And here we expose the muscle layers of the stomach. We know the stomach has 3 layers of muscle. Smooth muscles, and they are longitudinal, a circular, and there is an additional layer which we call the oblique layer or oblique muscular layer of the stomach. I'm going to open the stomach to show you what is inside. Take a look at the stomach from inside. These folds of mucus layer is known as the rogae, and it's thrown into folds like that to help in the mixing and digestion of food items like proteins, and it also lined up with a mucus which secretes alkaline substance that protects the stomach from its own secretion. If you notice here, this is the muscular layer of the stomach. These two is strengthened or doubled or added muscular area is known as the sphincters. So this is the cardioesophageal sphincter, and this is the pylorus or the pyloric sphincter. The pyloric sphincter prevent food from returning back from the duodenum, which is this side of the stomach. A lot of times there is pyloric stenosis is a congenital anomaly where there is difficulty of passing food from the stomach to the duodenum. It is something that we observe in children or babies, newborns, with pyloric stenosis, where they have a type of vomiting we call projectile vomiting. On the other hand, adult might also experience a condition known as GERD or gastroesophageal reflux disease, where food content or stomach content will splash back onto the esophagus and cause symptoms of heartburn, discomfort, and indigestion. So, putting it back together, I'm going to go quick over the parts of the stomach we just described. So we have the cardia, or first the gastroesophageal sphincter, the cardia, the fundus, the body, the antrum, and the pylorus. Lesser curvature and greater curvature. Nerves, branches of the vagus and the sympathetic. Also, we have arteries. We have the branches of the gastric arteries, which are branches of the celiac trunk. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in the class.